Hello friends and welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive, where today we're starting against No Caps Robbie, and we're starting with a bit of an old school build order over here. So he opened up with one gate expand. I decided to proxy my first gateway. I'm going to be proxying my second gateway as well. Well, it's really my third and my fourth gateway. The first two are of course in the main base already. And just gonna go in with this probe as well. Just have a look to see what in the world is this guy actually up to. I'm gonna put one chrono boost onto this little warp gate over here. I just want to know, like, mate, what is it that you actually are doing? And oh, I just saw the low ground wall and I kind of assumed that it was going to be a one gate, and I just left his base. He's following this up with 3-gate robo. Okay, well, that does definitely change things a little bit, and not for the better. I'm gonna just build one stalker over here, and hopefully that's going to help me out. I'm gonna keep this position, and it's very important that I'm micro better than my opponent right now, because if I don't do that, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. His next two stalkers should be out at this point, although I'm not sure how much money he has for all of that. If he decides to open up with a prism here, I'm in a very good spot. If he decides to open up with anything but a prism, so really just an immortal, I think I'm in a world of trouble. And if there's one place I don't really want to be in right now, it is a world of trouble. So, ooh, wait, he has a freaking adept out there. What is this crap? I thought for sure he was going to open up with... oh, wow, this is kind of surprising. This is real surprising. I might even get that one, but I might also not. Not the end of the world. I can just full wall. Don't forget, my opponent needs to hold the low ground right now. This is the beauty of playing against someone that full walled downstairs or had buildings downstairs. Usually you just give up this area and you defend, you know, up here, and life is pretty freaking good for you. But that is definitely not going to be the case right now because, well, I'm here. He needs to defend this crap. If he doesn't defend this crap, he's just freaking dead, because that's two gateways that you're not producing from. He's gonna lose his cybernetics core as well, which is awful. So I believe that he's now died officially. I'm gonna get one more big warp in. Can I get all my stalkers over here? Yeah, I definitely can. Okay, so he has one immortal. And can I just shoot this stalker first? Just gonna split shots for a little. Then get this thing going. There still should be one gateway active on the high ground. I hope there's no... Yeah, this actually doesn't look too great for me. Let's get a kill there. I think I just want to clear these buildings for now and kind of take it from there, because that's still a lot of buildings that he's going to end up losing. I have way more stalkers than he has stalkers. I'm going to have more stalkers. Or I'm going to have enough stalkers to fight his immortals as well. Just going to throw down a cybernetics core here. I think that should be very helpful. Or cybernetics for a Twilight Council. Once I get Blink and he doesn't have the stalker numbers to really deal with me, even if he has immortals, despite the immortal being a counter to the stalker, I believe I will be fine. Just based on, you know, just pure numbers, really. Just based on the fact that I'm going to have a way higher stalker count. It is important for me to defend this. I think his next move probably should be to move out with a prism. And as I respect my opponent's intelligence, I also believe that's what he's going to end up doing here. He's going to try and move out with a prism. So I'm just going to take this watchtower to try and figure out where that prism is going. I have some vision in the middle, of course, with this. And I want some vision on the far left. Now, these towers don't cover everything, but my opponent is an American player, and American players tend to be a little bit sloppy in their movement. So if he's going to move out, I think it's going to be through watchtower vision as well. It's important to note. Maybe use the... You know where my opponent is from to my advantage here. Just gonna continue building workers just very slowly. And I kind of want my opponent to believe right now that I am expanding. And maybe even if I do expand, it's not so bad. But I still want to follow this up with another all-in. So actually, I don't really want to expand then. I really don't want to expand even. I think he's gonna have a Stargate, or a Stargate's gonna have a hallucination. And he's going to use that hallucination to scout across the map. I really do believe that is kind of incoming here. This thing is 60 seconds away. For the people that have finished elementary school, they'll know that that's about a minute. 3 more stalkers get warped in. Gonna chrono it one more time to decrease the finishing time by another 10 seconds. There we go. And one more stalker warp in. Okay, we have seen that he's not really across the map. He could be building DTs, but that would be very unlikely. Like, you always have to think, like, what could kill me? But at the same time, my opponent also needs to be thinking, hey, what could Harstem do to kill me? You know, it's for both of us. You know, that is a question that needs to be asked. Let's see if he's downstairs. Oh, he's downstairs. So we're going to hit at the perfect timing. And usually the perfect timing is just when your opponent's nexus finishes. Because that's when the highest amount of investment has been made, while the lowest amount of returns have been realized. because he hasn't mined from it yet. So really, it's just a massive investment. Is he building DTs? I think he might just be. No shot! Okay, well, that was better splits than I had expected out of myself. Much better splits even than I had expected out of myself. Oh my god. Who builds a disruptor at this point? I had definitely not expected that. I had definitely not expected that. Oh my god, I was gonna walk up there. He would have waited for half an extra second. That would have been epic for him. Hope I can kill this. Yes, I can. Then we get a W. All in, into all in. Starting with the 4-gate, probably the most old school Protoss all-in that exists. Into the 4-gate Blink, the second most old school all-in that exists. On a new patch, on the new maps. You love to see it, that old tricks still work. Now, Rob did manage to GG out of here. So we're going to add that into the GG counter and then hop straight into the next game. Ooh, up next we got ourselves a Terran player, and I actually have a build that I really wanted to play against Terrans. I saw Australia do this the first day after the patch hit. And Australia opened up with a build that I think one of my first ever videos that I made was a build order guide tutorial on this particular build order. It's a proxy 2 robo build. It is not very popular. It hardly ever gets played, but I love that Australia showed it to me as still a possibility. This is an older build that has become more viable with the new patch. And the reason for that is very simple. The reason for that is the new Cyclone. The new Cyclone is much weaker against Immortals than the old Cyclone was. And very often, Terrans, when they realize they're being one base all-in, will kind of rely on the Cyclone. So I don't think they should, but they do, and they're still kind of stuck in their old thinking patterns. And, well, if Terrans in general have any type of thinking patterns, most of the time they're going to be stuck in old ones. You know, they're not very... They don't have a good brain for anticipating danger. You know, it's like, oh, Cyclone used to work. Sure, the unit completely changed, but probably it will still work anyway. That is not quite the case. The Cyclone doesn't really work against this. What you need is something that can stop the Prism from going in, and that unit is going to be the Viking. If Terran builds a Cyclone and then a Viking, I'm going to be in a world of trouble. However, if they only build a Cyclone, I think I win the game. Like, Cyclone into 3 Rex is very good for me. Cyclone into 2 Rex is good for me. Cyclone into a Liberator, for whatever reason, if they were to build a Liberator, would probably also be good for me. But yeah, just pray for not building a Viking, basically. And I think these are some of the best cheeses that you can have, is that I just love a strategy that completely falls apart if the opponent has any clue of what they're playing against and has any clue what to do. Because it's not very fun if your opponent does it correct, but boy is it hilarious when they mess it up and they feel completely duped. I think this is really why people cheese in general, is to kind of create that feeling of pure desperation for the opponent. And it's often a difficult feeling to create. My opponent did scout, by the way. We saw the SCV coming in. Followed this up with a Stalker. I'm not sure if I can actually afford that. I hope I can. Oh, there's a Reaper over here as well. This is probably the ideal situation for me. I don't think something better could have happened here. I'm not aware of it, at least, if it is possible. I don't think I have the cash for all the hobbies right now that I'm trying to go for. I want 2 things at the same time. I want an Immortal, for starters, here. And then I want a Prism, but I just simply can't afford it. So, yeah, I'm just going to have to do it like this. I want to follow this up with another Stalker. I think I mined a little bit too much gas in the early game. Oh, I'm not sure if I should finish this, but I'm going to. Any type of delay that I can introduce is going to be... The instant starts a Cyclone. That is brilliant. Not... Well, for me, it is brilliant. I don't think it's so brilliant for my opponent. It's really, really nice for me, because it's going to allow me... Or well, it's not going to allow him to build a Viking, which is really the only thing that I'm kind of worried about. I wonder if I want to wait for my second Immortal, or if I'm just happy going in with my first Immortal. That's always, of course, a question here. It's like, hey, do you want to deal damage earlier but reveal what you're doing, or do you wait? I think I'm just gonna go in, actually. I think I'm just gonna straight up go in, and once again, I'm not sure if this is the correct call. I'm just gonna target these things down. He's probably going to try and target my Immortal. I can just pick it up instantly. Oh no, this is beautiful. This is just the way this works for me. It's just so good. Come on, next Cyclone pop, or sorry, next Cyclone, next Immortal pops on here. Up, and now life is really quite difficult for my opponent. So before it was hard, but it didn't suck quite as much as right now. Look at this! Just going in, the double Immortal drop is doing it again. Or well, again, it hasn't done this in a couple of years. Well, maybe it hasn't quite done it yet either right now. Ooh. I'm actually very low on my units. I didn't realize how strong these Cyclones truly were, but apparently they're very powerful. Alright, gonna get this reactor down. Uh-oh, this is the unit I feared the most. We're gonna get one shot at this point. I think I one-shot absolutely everything, actually. Marines, Cyclones, literally... Oh, he lands the Viking! No, don't do that, buddy! That's a... that surely was a mistake. No, that unit was his saving grace, and now it has died. This is pretty much what happened when they immediately, you know, took Jesus out. Oh, no, 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 no. It's like, mate, he's here to save you. They took him down real fast. Then he came back, they took him out again. Bunch of idiots, really. Makes you wonder how smart they really were. No, I can't get in. I can't believe he lowered the first Viking. Build another one, though. Gonna get up to 4 Vikings. He doesn't have a tech lab, so it's technically still possible for me to do this. I'm just gonna build pure immortal at this point. Oh, no. Okay, that was good. If I can clear this, that would be huge. Oh my god, that was huge. Okay, I'm gonna have a 3rd immortal out here. With 3 more. I want a... Yeah, I want one of these. I'm just gonna get one of these. I'm gonna get another prism behind this. 4 immortals. 4 immortals is enough to burst through anything. It really is. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Okay. I don't think he has enough repair to clear this. So that means we're gonna kill these... Oh, I had 4 marines in there. Gonna lose one of these immortals, I think. That's okay. I'm not gonna lose it. Oh, maybe I am. Just gonna have to micro it back a little bit. Shoot it. Thank you, good lord. Thank you, good sir. Oh my god, there we go. Hoppa! Double proxy robo does it again. Well, does it again? I said before, really it's the first time that this happens in over 3 years. What a beautiful build. I can't believe it worked, but he shouldn't have landed the Viking. The main thing he wants is probably go back into his own main base, then take it from there with a Viking, get tanks out, 1 or 2 Cyclones on the high ground. Life probably should be good. But if you lose all your SCVs, your Vikings and your Cyclones, life isn't very good. We get a W. Did GG, right? Yeah, did GG. Oh, very mannered opponents today. Love to see it. All right, friends, here we go as we're playing against Ashbringer right now. And this is a PvP, and I'm going to go for a Stargate proxy, which isn't all that weird, but I'm going to proxy it at as close to my opponent as possible here, as I will take away those minerals, and I'm just going to put it right next to his main base. It's going to be, well, I think the fastest Oracle that will ever have hit anyone's main base, at least in the Protoss versus Protoss matchup. I gotta get a real quick cybernetic score here as well. Now, the beauty of this is that it's going to be very difficult for my opponent to scout, because there's a row of minerals here. There's a row of minerals and some rocks here. There's rocks and minerals in the middle as well. So basically what I'm trying to say is that, yes, there are freaking rocks and minerals everywhere, and my opponent will now need to deal with that. We're actually just going to build it right here, because otherwise my pylon is just going to be a little bit too late. He's now scouting my main base. I wonder what the result is going to be of that. Sees, okay, there's no pylon here. What are you going to do then, buddy? What's going to be the plan for you, my dear friend? Because I don't quite know. We're gonna build a Stargate right here. Adept as well as a follow-up. Love getting me some adept. And now, usually when you see a proxy Stargate with an Oracle, the most common follow-up is just a fast expansion of this. But what we are going to do here is we're going to be adding a gateway down here at some point as well, and then follow it up with a void ray all in. Now, this sounds extremely stupid, but I think it's going to work. How am I going to walk my units from this area here, you might ask? Well, I'll build an... You'll see. Actually, you know what? Some things, they're best not spoken about, but they're best just shown. You know, the human is a visual learner. I hope, because otherwise I probably could have just told you guys. But let's hope that the humans are visual learners. We'll throw down this gate. We'll do it now. It's a bit early. Doesn't matter if it's a bit early. Rather have it be a bit early than a bit late. And we'll get another little pylon over here as well. It's actually somewhat important so that we don't get surprised by any surprises. Personally, I hate surprises. Not a huge fan of him. Does he have a Nexus? He forgot to build a Nexus so far. Does he have anything in the main? Or Stalkers? That's it's very unfortunate actually for me. It's actually very, very unfortunate. Oh, and he's found me as well. He has found me. He's playing... What the heck is he playing? What? He's playing 2-base Robo against me. Yeah, he's not happy with this at all, my friends. Not happy with this at all. Oh, dang it. What is this clown doing? This is not what I had signed up for whatsoever. So we're still going to be building some void rays, and the situation is pretty much unchanged, I guess. Wait, he's all-inning me now, isn't he? But how is that even gonna work out for him? Oh, he's moving across the map? What the heck? Just gonna get my first warp in here. There's a single dude coming back. He hasn't mined these quite yet. The problem is I don't actually know where his units are. Like, where are his stalkers right now? I have legitimately no clue. I think he might actually be coming in here. And if that's the case, that would suck. We're gonna move out with these stalkers. Can we? Oh, yeah, we can. We have 5. You have 4, my friend. Oh, look at these split shots. Well, he is an immortal here as well. Gonna just recall this bad boy. This is just the most awkward game I've played in my life. What the heck is going on? Okay, take some gas in here. Okay, and we already have the minerals. So now we can start warping stuff in this particular area. Oh, he's here as well again. This is just such an awkward little game, isn't it? Oh, maybe we can actually... Maybe we can catch that. Maybe we can catch that right now. That would be great. Okay, we managed to hit it once. He's going to try and turn around, isn't he? You are definitely going to try to turn around, aren't you, buddy? Okay, our second void ray is now on the way out as well. So he's back onto the high ground. And then what? Okay, he's not here. I'm going to proxy my gold base, which seems to me the only logical follow-up from here on out. Right? Let's see if he's still here. Can I build a stasis right now? I definitely can. And we have this thing set up as well. I'm just really afraid of a of what you call that thing? Of a prism flying across. Oh. Just like that. This is actually what I was very afraid of a prism just straight up flying across the map. Now he also is losing quite a few units, which is unfortunate for him. Let's see if we can kill this. I don't actually think we can. Got to hit this though. And we actually dealt a lot of damage. I think we're alive. We have 1 adept left over. My opponent has, well, no adepts left over. Well, maybe still 1. I didn't actually see it. Wait, if I have minerals in my mouth, can I take gold minerals? No, I can't. That would have been great though, wouldn't that? That would have actually been great. I can warp in 1 more of these guys. He's trying to clear as many of my probes as possible, but as a result, I'm killing his adept, which is quite good for me. I think I can clear that no matter what he does now, even if he recalls. So I'm not going to use the prismatic alignment yet. Just wait until he recalls. Okay, he's not going to use the recall there. I'm going to go back into my opponent's main base. I think I cleared enough. Yes, I lost a lot of workers, but at the same time, we're going to have a gold that is now coming up. We have an oracle still on the map. We have 2 void rays. It's lost. Losing the prism is kind of a big deal, I think. I don't think that's a small deal at all. Losing that oracle also would have been kind of a big deal. Wait, there's 2 more gates here on the way. Is he getting blink or what's the actual deal here? I have no clue. Yeah, let's just start mining. We have 6 mineral patches available to us. I'd say let's get going. I really want to figure out what my opponent is up to tech-wise. We're gonna, of course, get 1 more gateway down. I think that's a good plan, always, no matter what happens. Hope I'm not gonna get force fielded in here. Wait, what? Oh, he's right outside, huh? It's right outside. That's interesting. No, I don't have enough money for the for another one. It's actually kind of frustrating. Yeah, I'm just gonna set up shop over here. This guy's still alive. Wait, where did he come from, though? Where did he go? Pickle Joe. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Pickle Joe. Okay, we're just gonna run away here. Just gonna run away for just a little bit. Maybe we'll get some blink of our own as well. Oh, he's coming down. But that actually went a lot worse than I thought it would. Shoot and could. We're keeping these things alive for much longer than I think we could shoot. Don't have any force fields available no more, which is hilarious. The fact that he went down there must have been some type of mistake from him as well, no? I don't think that was actually very smart. Did I kill it? I think I have. Now we have this base available to us. Ooh. It's kind of gnarly and not in a good way at all. I want these things out. That's the one thing I do definitely want. I don't think we're... Well, I think I'm winning. I feel like I should be winning much harder. Wait, where am I walking right now? Can I even get here? I don't think I can. Oh, maybe I can get into the main with these 2 adepts. God, this is such an awkward situation right now. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move in here. He's gonna try and deny my mining, but at the same time, I'm going in for a counterattack with 2 adepts. This sentry is gonna die as well. Yeah, you can't kill me, bud. You can't kill me. I'm gonna kill a lot of your workers here if you ain't careful. Even if you are careful. Wait, I lost all my stalkers. What? Wait, they couldn't go there? They didn't fit through? Wait, you can't make that up. No. He's so busted. What the heck? Okay, well, whatever. Okay, we're just gonna send this one in. Hope he doesn't have a thing available. He's actually attacking me here, which is frustrating. Also just the way of the world. See if I can kill every single worker that he's ever owned. I can kill a lot at least. That is something. Wait, he's killed the rocks. I forgot about that possibility. I have completely forgotten about that possibility. I'm gonna be real with you all. Now, he's gonna go into my main, I think. No, he's definitely... I thought he was planning on going into my main, but no, I'm not so sure anymore. Okay, we see an observer over there, which is interesting. This is legit the dumbest game that I'm gonna play today. Well, probably in the next few days, honestly. I don't think it's just today. Like, this is gonna be the dumbest one. Oh, I don't think it's just today, my friends. I don't think it's just today at all. Oh, I don't think it's just today at all. I really need to kind of preserve my... what do you call it? I really want to preserve my energy, but I can't. I wanted it to wait for, like, until I could super battery this particular battery. That would have been much better. I should really get some workers extra down here. That would be great in my opinion. Okay, we have this thing going for us, I think. No, wanna continue going out. Continue sending stuff in. Okay, I just lost that. We don't quite have the stuff that we need right now. We don't quite have the stuff that we need in order to survive. I just need this so bad. Come on, we need more workers. That's one thing I most definitely need. We need these batteries to become super batteries again. There's still 2 stalkers at home for him. I think I'm just dead. If I hadn't lost those stalkers, I would have just won the game. Can my stalkers not fit through here? Is this too small for stalkers? Look at this. This is too small for... I thought this was enough. It isn't. I can't believe that lost me the game. That lost me the game. I was like, why are my stalkers moving like idiots? Well, that's why. Like, I swear I would have won otherwise. It was this scenario. I lost 3-4 stalkers. I thought this was good. I thought we were fine. I just lost all of them. Look, I just clicked again and they all died. 6 stalkers went down. 38 workers to 19. I can't believe this. A single mineral patch is not enough. I knew this deep down because I moved 2 away from this one. Oh, I'm so stupid. I can't believe this lost me the game. This is the dumbest way to lose. Oh my god. I should have left without GG here. He did not deserve this win and it was not a good game. And not just because I lost. Oh my god. That was awful. Gonna have to flush that terrible taste out of my mouth with another cheeky little cheese. That's all I'm saying. You got a barcode there. An absolutely disgusting behavior by my opponent. Trying to hide whoever he is. Probably to cheese as well. God, I hate these guys so much. Absolutely no honor for them. When they get to heaven, they won't be let in and they'll be sent straight back to Earth. Another life, another try. This time without cheese, my friend. As, yeah, we're just gonna go for the double proxy robo here, I think. That's what we're gonna be doing. And last time I realized I just mined a little bit too much gas in the early game. I also realized that it felt like I was a bit late with my first stuff. So I'm going to send my probe after my second gas, I think. I think that's a very fair timing for me. And then yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I should just open up with a Stalker rather than an Adept. Although last game the Adept actually did do something against the Terran player. So it's hard to say what truly is correct here. But it feels like the Stalker with the ability to actually deal damage is much more useful than an Adept. Like an Adept, it can... If my opponent is an idiot, I can shade him with my Adept, right? But then my opponent needs to be an idiot. Do I want to rely on my opponent being an idiot? Actually, maybe yes. That's what I usually do, at least when I cheese. Maybe this is not such a bad plan. And as I say that, I realize I'm mining way too much gas again as well. Oh, God, not playing this very well, am I? I'm just gonna keep it like this for now. I think I'm just gonna get an adept. That seems like the best option here. Maybe with a bit more money in general, I can also... I have an easier time just affording a stalker later on, because it felt like the build wasn't very tight when I played it. In that second game of the day. Okay, we're just gonna straight away send this thing across the map, and then also straight away. Yeah, oh my god, look, 0 resources in there. Okay, the build is much tighter this time around. Actually, don't want to show my probe quite yet. I hope I haven't been spotted. I hope he hasn't scouted with an SCV. That would be, well, it would be a freaking crime if you ask me. Should not be allowed to scout stuff with SCVs. That's an absolute given. Just gonna chill here. Oh, we actually sent this Reaper across the map, which is interesting. See if I can clear this thing. Ooh, do I want to defend? I think I want to defend because I don't actually want to. Oh, I don't want to lose this worker. That's one thing that I do now as well. Okay, so I got that. I don't want to use any chrono boost is what I was gonna say. You know, I really don't. Last time I also built a battery fairly early on, and this time I'm not doing that. I think I like the way I'm doing things right now a lot more than in the last game. Oh, he's actually here. Now, if I clear this Reaper, which it looks like I'm going to be capable of doing, actually. Look at that. Poof, there you go, bud. He has no clue what I am doing. He's probably preparing for an Oracle. Now, the problem with preparing for an Oracle is that he might accidentally build a Viking, which is the one thing that I really wanted not to happen, remember? The one thing I don't want to happen is there to be a Viking. So I kind of hope that he thinks this is a Blink All-In, but I wasn't building Warp Gate, so if he thinks I'm playing Blink All-In, he has negative brain cells. So maybe DTs? No, you also need Warp Gate for that. I mean, yeah, unless this guy actually has negative brain power, there's no way. Okay, this is the best case scenario, I think. He has no Viking. This is so good for me. This is actually so good for me. This is actually so good for me. This is by far the best case scenario. This is even what I said the first time I played this build, isn't it? I said, you know what would be the sickest thing? Is if my opponent actually just straight up plays 3 racks. Now, the one thing I am kind of afraid of, though, I'm gonna have to admit to that. Oh my god, these are terrible. The one thing I'm afraid of is a tank. And that thing might also be coming out right now. No, he got rid of it. He got rid of the... Oh my god, I win. I just win again. I can shoot this. No, I can't. Up. Now you die. And we're good to go, no? What are you gonna do about this, Chief? Huh? What are you gonna do about this, you Chief? Okay, do we have... I thought we had more immortals out here. Oh, I accidentally rallied it there. That's not quite what I wanted. Okay, that's good. He's gonna have more of these cyclones coming in, which is the thing I'm really afraid of as well right now. Well, not if it's just one cyclone, especially if I get to stand on the high ground here. I think I'm actually just kind of okay. Like I'm not super worried about anything. Hoppa! GG again. This is such a clean build. If they play 2 or 3 racks, which is actually a pretty common response, I think they're just supposed to die. If they build a Viking, I think I'm supposed to die, but no Viking, no fun, my friends. I could also build a backup prism, technically. And someone need to use this Stalker a bit better, because it's staying on the low ground the entire time. Obviously, there's no point. What a build this is. I'm gonna leave the replay of this build for the so this particular variation. I'm gonna leave it in the description as well if you want to do this fun little cheese, as it seems quite good. You can copy it from there. That's going to be it for this episode of The Cheesiest Man Alive. If you did enjoy this episode, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I hope to see all of you next time for a new video. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. Thanks and bye bye.